everybody. It is Monday, the 42nd of April, and you'll notice today I do not actually have any of my friends from back here on their shelves up front to help me today and to chat with me. Stop it. They have not been very well behaved recently. I came in here this morning and clearly there had been just a little bit too much fun being had on those shelves, and so they're resting. I will not keep it down. You keep it down. So instead of one of my characters joining us today, I have a box. Yes, it is one of my most precious possessions. And it is a box that was given to me by my mom, who got it from her grandmother, and probably so on back for as long as this desk has been in existence. And it is it's a gorgeous inlaid wooden writing desk, or a lap desk. It opens up. You'll see it's sort of the kind of desk that you would use if you couldn't afford to have a desk or you wanted to be more portable, obviously not for laptops. It's got its little banks for the pens and pencils, and one of the favorite things that I love about this, well, not only that because it was my mom who gave it to me, but it was her dad's, and her dad had it, and then her grandmother had given it to her too, is that when I run my fingers over this, I can feel words. I can feel stories, just that were all embedded in here and written on here, and bills and receipts and recipes and all the wonderful things that that connect me to my ancestors. Their stories, their language, the words that they used, and so on. And it's one of my most favorite heirlooms, and I keep it up on a shelf where I have a lot of my first editions and Scottish books, and take it down every now and then to polish it. Yes, Mother, I do take it down every now and then and polish it. But as I was taking it down today, I thought, you know, John and I, a few years ago, wrote a piece about this and about his favorite treasured possession, my grandpa Barrowman's pocket watch, silver pocket watch. And I thought, you know, I wonder how, how many of you have actually seen or heard that piece that we worked on together. We worked on it for this little book. We were asked by the Scottish Book Trust to write a short piece about a treasure that was it didn't have to be a family heirloom, and it didn't certainly have to be an antique, although it just so happens that mine was. But it's a wonderful collection of treasures. Sometimes some of them are junk, some of them are probably worth a little bit of money. And Denise Mina is one of the other Scottish writers who wrote a piece for this. And so I thought maybe, well, there's two things I thought about this. One, obviously, I was polishing this and it reminded me of this piece that we had written. But also I've been talking a lot to my students on my Zoom class meetings about finding those couple hours in the day when you can concentrate, when you're feeling connected to your muse, and use something like an heirloom or a favorite book or a word or a passage or a photograph or a painting, and use it to tell a story and keep those juices flowing, even if no one else is going to particularly look at what you're writing. But I think it is important for us to take time right now to to get in our heads a little bit, where we are imagining things a little differently from what they are like in the real world. So anyway, I pulled out this piece and I thought maybe what I'll do is for this week's giveaway, so if you're subscribed to this channel on YouTube, for this week's giveaway, I will sign and send you a little copy of Treasures, which has our essay in it called Uncle Moses's Boots. And so if you I thought what I would do is just read this a little bit to you, so those of you who cannot access it can hear it. And it's about, I'm mostly going to focus on the little piece about the lap desk. So here we go. It's called Uncle Moses's Boots. Inlaid with triangles of mahogany and maple, the lap desk unfolds in 3 sections. One with pigeonholes and crannies for storing pens and papers, the second with 2 inkwells with the pots still intact, and the third opens to a lectern of sorts with a leather writing surface. Papa Butler, our mum's dad, inherited the desk from his mother, Maggie Martin, who lived in a cottage in Straven. The lap desk may have been given to Maggie as a gift from her mother, or it may have been her mother's and her mother's before that. We're not sure. Lap desks were fashionable as far back as the 1700s and were sometimes called ladies' travelling boxes. The lap desk was where Maggie kept her recipe for strawberry jam, a jar of which she'd give to her gran, Mum, before they'd get on the train back to Shettleston after a Sunday visit. She'd give her son, her papa, a box of Swan's Vesta matches, and her granddaughter, her mum, a poke of peppermints and a threepenny. The lap desk was where Maggie drafted the letter insisting that her gran pack a suitcase for her mum, who was a child at the time, and get her on the first train out of Glasgow before the German Luftwaffe bombed any more of the Clyde shipyards. Her mum remembers Maggie meeting her at the station in grey and black and wearing stylish ankle boots. The lap desk was where Maggie wrote the notes thanking friends and neighbours for their kindnesses after her husband Alexander died suddenly, leaving her a widow with 2 sons. And when, decades later, she gave her son, Andrew, her papa, the lap desk, he kept a lifetime of letters and papers in its nooks and crannies. In turn, he passed the desk along to his daughter, and she then to hers, a lady's travelling box again. Anyway, I'm inspired. I'm going to go do a wee bit writing. Stay safe, everybody. Stay inside. Don't pick your nose.